competition is, it gives us a certain type of rush.
Keeping your girl is a competition.
I understand that. And that's why every time y'all be fucking up, we start.
Hey y'all, it's your girl, I'm Bossy, and welcome back to the Shan Show. On today's panel we have
Lighty, also known as Lighty DMV on Twitter.
Yeah, I Love Me on IG and Just Marie on Twitter.
What's going on? CJ, Quiet CJ Money on Twitter, Quiet CJ Money 2 on IG.
Alright y'all, so I'm going to go ahead and plug all their info down in the description below. Before we get this thing started, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, run it up with the likes, turn on your post notification bell so that everything I drop, you guys can get that heat straight to your phone. And also drop me any comments of any content you guys want to see, anything of that nature, just leave it in the comments and I'll get back to you for sure. So for today's question, this one's going to be a juicy one because this crowd right here, you see, it's shady. Alright, so the question is, do you think it's okay to question the person you're talking to when y'all are on the path to making things official? So y'all not official yet, y'all just talking, but is it okay to question that person?
Okay, so this is my thing. Certain questions need to be asked because you gotta know what you're getting yourself into, right? So certain questions need to be asked. So I feel like the whole the line of communication needs to be what page. We need to be on the same page from the jump. So what I ask you shouldn't even be out of pocket.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So do you feel like it should be established like, all right, at this point we talking? Or do you think it should be something natural like, okay, we've been hanging out for a little while, we should know we talking at this point?
I feel like I said, people, we ain't silly.
Right.
Know, when we got chemistry and we know we probably gonna be with each other forever, we know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Right. It usually gets to that point like, yeah, we about to do this. We enjoy each other company too much. You know what I'm saying? We be missing each other when we just leave each other, that type of thing. That whole little thing go down. So, hey, I have this question. It depends on how you ask it. And you have to it depends on how you ask the question, I feel like. It depends on how you do it. You can't ask it aggressively like, oh, some crazy, enraged. So what was this about? When you did this shit, you be like, what? Chill out, bro. We're not even together. Yeah, I just want to ask you one thing. Like, so are you still saying other people? I really feel like that's the question people ask the most. When they talking against that phase, like, look,
some of that nature, yeah.
Like, are you still saying other people? Just let me know where we at.
Right.
That's usually when the confusion comes. That'd be the point that stops relationships from happening.
Right.
From right there. You know what I'm saying?
So what I'm saying is, before you get to that point, should it be addressed like, okay, we talking, or should she automatically know, or vice versa? Should the man automatically? Well, it's more so the man would assume that the woman knows. So should the woman automatically know, all right, we talking, we exclusively talking to each other, trying to be in a relationship?
That has to be established.
So you think it should be
It can't be no guessing with that. That gotta be established. Because that's where everything mess up at. Because one person like, all right, look, I'm about to start cutting people off. So
right.
This other person like, I really like her the best.
Right.
But I'm not cutting nobody off.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be understanding. That gotta be established, I feel like.
Okay.
Because that's where everything, that's where the communication gets messed up.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
So do you, okay, I'm gonna let y'all answer first before I go in.
You want to go?
Sure.
Yeah,
definitely. Like, I'm all about like being assertive and communicating. You guys set that up from the beginning. I'll ask a bunch of questions to figure out stuff. So we need to establish the boundaries. Like
out the gate.
Yeah. Let me know what rules I can play by. If you don't, I'm gonna play by my own rules.
Right.
What rules are we doing?
Well, I need to know what's in play. Are we talking excuse? Don't assume that I know, because if I don't know and I get caught doing something, I'm gonna say you never told me.
It wasn't caught because we not together.
Like, let's just put that outside.
Right.
Exactly. Like, how you mad? You didn't tell me.
Right.
I just try to understand that person's interpretation of like the different phases and what they and like how they describe these different phases. And I think when it comes to communication, I think that's what we miss the most. We overlook that the most because it's like what's talking or what's dating or whatever. If you, all of us right now,
That's
we
true.
will all say something probably a little bit different. And then, but if we just don't talk about it and we're getting to know each other, it's like, oh, that's what talking means. And I'm just like, whoa, like, damn.
See, I had that in my past relationship, and it was like, I feel like it's a difference between entertaining and talking. Entertaining
is a whole nother one I ain't even thought about.
I feel like that's the difference. Like, once you first meet someone, you're entertaining them. Once you start taking them a little bit serious, y'all going on dates, y'all chilling more, y'all talking, y'all on y'all way to becoming couples.
See, I put that in dating. See, that's what I'm saying. I would say once you start going out with that person, you're dating.
Like, so literally going on dates, y'all dating.
Literally, yeah. But before that, the entertaining is talking to me. So it's talking, dating, relationship. There's only 3 phases to me.
Okay.
To me. But again,
I never thought of it like that. I felt like dating and talking were like hand in hand because we talking
be.
like. To me, I feel like that's.
But like how she said, what are the rules? This is part of like understanding the rules. It's like I'm not saying you're wrong. We're all gonna have a different interpretation. So I'm not here to say you're wrong, I'm right. It's just what do you call what? Alright, cool.
So can we agree on this though? So once sex happens, talking is the standard.
It depends.
It depends.
It depends on what the situation is. Okay,
they can be like, I don't want this.
So sex
y'all can have sex on the first date.
Entertaining. Sex can happen entertaining.
You can have a one night stand and that's sex. That don't mean y'all together.
But see, you almost fell into that trap where you just almost try to assume. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Try to assume, and again, you could be like, we always stand. We have sex. The shorty could be like, oh, what?
Right. Or vice versa.
Oh, vice versa. Like,
y'all just.
This niggas had an epiphany just now.
Y'all just definitely clear back.
In 2015, when Shorty was like,
I'm in the entertainment industry. That's my bad.
But that's the most important thing to me. First, like that's the if I'm question anything is that. What do you call what? What is like? How do you go about hitting these phases? I want to understand what you. And then I'm like, all right, you know what I'm saying? And then we trying to go from there.
So, do y'all think? This question is more so geared to the guys. Do y'all think when a woman comes to you and be like, all right, so what are we? What are we doing? Is she being too abrasive, or
she has the right to
should she be
that.
patient, or should she?
She has the right to ask that, yeah, and it's up to the men. Honestly, you know what I'm saying. Not times we be gas like we be throwing. We don't want to go nowhere, but when
right,
like,
no, good. You
but
feed
it's
her
up to
what
us
she
to tell the
needs.
truth. Like, look, right now, no, we not that. But I don't want you going nowhere because you might be that tomorrow. You never know, shit changes.
So you want me to wait around?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Like, okay, cool. But you want to entertain the slack?
Say less. Listen.
That's all it takes. Like.
Yeah.
But no, she does have the right to do that. I try to be as straightforward as possible. I don't want to say I'm always 100%. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I always say I keep it 100%, 97% of the time. That's my own little quote. But it's just like you're trying to be as real as possible. But everybody doesn't need to know everything. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, yeah, I'm gonna try to keep it as real with you as possible. Let you know what's going on. I'm gonna hang you out to dry.
And look, I know it's a whole movement, and I do know it's a whole lot of dudes. What you call niggas ain't shit, right? It's a whole lot of dudes that don't make the right moves. Me and Mike be agreeing. We be saying something like that. Why he curry like that? And it don't be off no us trying to be slick. It's just like why he curry shorty like that? Because you can always do things and keep the relationship cool.
Right.
As long as you keep it honest and have integrity with it. Like, look, man, look. Nah, shorty, I don't want to curry like that, but it's not gonna be like that. Just be honest with me.
Women actually respect that. I like
Right.
trying to tell people all the time because everybody wants to ask back to the threesome thing. Like, how did you beat these threesomes? I'm like, I'm just really honest. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all trying to finesse and trying to lie, trying to sneak the girl over and be like, oh, this is just my friend. Why don't y'all lay down on the bed together? Nah, we ain't, you know what I'm saying? It's like I try to be as forward as possible, and believe it or not, a lot of women respect that more than dudes think. We think that as soon as we say the truth, y'all gonna be like, nah.
We respect it more. So like, even if you to the point where y'all in love and you don't even see nowhere, you don't see it going anywhere, and you tell her like, I really don't think this is the best move for me. We're gonna be hurt, of course, but we'll respect that more than you wasting our time.
Yep.
I think it's something on the 444. Jay-Z did like visuals. He was like speaking about all the tracks, and they was talking about emotional intelligence and how we don't have it, and that's the fucking truth, nigga. I have emotional intelligence on negative
Oh
two.
my God.
I be like, damn, I was feeling like that. I just ain't know how to express that shit.
Yeah.
Damn, man, she gone. Fuck. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm not expressing it.
It be so annoying.
Yeah.
Even when, but I feel, I was just talking about this last night to somebody. And I feel like we give y'all so many cheat codes. We give y'all all the cheat codes. When you first meet somebody, what do y'all talk about? What you like to do? That's one of the first questions.
Future plan.
What you like to do? Oh, I like to do this, I like to do that, I like to do. So why every time I see you, all we doing is laying up eating Chick-fil-A? Like, I told you what I like to do. Why we always have to go out to eat? Why we always just going to the movies? If I tell you I like anything, paint and sip, top golf, it's so much stuff in the DMV to do.
It's a lot of shit to do.
It's so much stuff in this area to do.
I be doing shit by myself now.
Exactly. And then or for a female, if we go somewhere else with somebody else and you know it's not you, now you mad. But I told you this way I wanted to go. It's for sure going on Snap. For sure. Because I told you this way I wanted to go. Oh, you not gonna take? Okay, cool. Say that. Like,
It's going on. I
for sure. Like, what you do last night? Oh, I went to the yeah.
See, you had fun. Won't show the nigga face the whole time.
At all. Yeah. No face, no case. That is law.
Sugar, like, I was chilling, nigga.
Right.
Hey, I played the harbor all spring and summer. This 2018, I was the harbor king. You realize how much shit is there to offer. You think it's like the harbor, like, but you break that shit down, you can always be up there and have a good time. You know what I'm saying?
I went to my first cement paint I went to was up at the harbor.
Yep.
The Muse Lounge.
Muse, yeah.
Even if you just take her to the harbor in the summertime and walk around and have ice cream, she will be satisfied.
But that's the thing, people don't know how to communicate.
Y'all don't know how to talk. So
you know, I don't know how to tell how I feel.
I can give you a conversation.
I can talk about anything.
We can go down to the pier with ice cream, with seafood down while we down there.
It's so much. It's stuff
on the paddle boats. So much shit.
It's just so much stuff. A bar crawl. Like they have the pirate boat joint down K Street. Like it's so much stuff to do.
You can go down to fucking Spirit Washington. Like,
exactly.
There's so much shit in DMV, man. Yeah, I'm into that.
It's the mental. I don't even want to say mental capacity because that sounds real mean. Sorry. I don't think it even falls under emotional intelligence, but it's just like the creativity. Like it's not about.
It's so loud.
Like we got all these museums now.
Museums
but I ain't gonna lie, I talk that big shit now, but I didn't always have this.
I didn't
even
you gotta learn.
Yeah,
you gotta
it's
learn
like the last
or failing
4 or 5 years. I'm 31. I started getting into that. You know what I'm saying? Like you just start to realize. I don't know if it's called. I think maturity. We use that term too much, but I think you just start to realize like you can find value and happiness in things that wasn't. I think what happens is like society. Or the toxic masculinity conversation. Like we all, it's the masculine thing to like lay up with your girl and just be watching TV. Like that's the like that's macho ain't taking us a paint and sip. You know what I'm saying?
Like all the time.
It wasn't part of our culture.
It's not a part of our culture.
We wasn't doing that shit.
Yeah, we're not doing
that.
And so
it don't have to exactly be paint and sip. Because I know some guys
be like that. Don't get me wrong. We had to kind of learn to mature to learn to explore that. You know what I'm saying? Because when I first did it, I was like, hey, you know what I'm saying? This is cool. You know what I'm saying? And I want to do more stuff.
Painting, your vibes, music, got your little shorty right there drinking.
What's the shit you call the pho?
Pho, yeah, that was some stuff, yeah.
Niggas eating pho. Eating that shit?
Like, what's this?
Right. But that's a lot of the mentalities. I'm not doing that. What are you talking about? Doing that?
Right.
Why not? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know why not. We just like, nigga, that sounds corny.
Yeah, it do sound corny. Yeah. You do it like, you can still be a real nigga.
Right.
Yo, man, I'm still whooping his ass. Don't matter. But I'm doing this though.
A lot of it with me is like I never saw it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and we ain't see it. We ain't see it. Yeah.
Or you see on social media, you'll see a girl go with her girls. So you feel like, I mean, that's a girly thing. I ain't doing that.
All the girls get all the chicks get jump. We can't go do it all the fellas.
I'm trying to this paint sip. Like, no.
Not with you. You got a girl? You gotta both get a girl. We don't want to be together, fool.
Right.
We can't just go up there like we about to sit and paint together. They just want to look.
It's a no.
But I'm glad it was a good topic.
But alright, y'all. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this video and y'all enjoyed this question. If you have, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and run up them likes for me. Hit that like button. Drop down any comments below about this topic or any topic that you guys would love me to touch. I can do that. Also, before I go, make sure you turn on that post notification bell so that every time I drop some new stuff, you guys can get that right to your phone. And that's it. We got this thing. All right, bye. Get out. That was it.
This nigga shit, strategically, if the nigga would have had the slant on the inside,
that blows me. I'm like, how many statistics do you know about all these things that you can't remember this?
That's a good point.
I was like, okay, so you're capable, you just don't care.
Exactly.
no, we don't be caring like shit though.
Yeah,
But that's what you care about football though, or sports.
It's you gotta understand, competition is. It gives us a certain type of rush.
Keeping your girl is a competition.
I understand that. And that's why every time y'all be
hold
fucking up, we start.
Keeping your girl is a competition.
I understand that. And that's why every time y'all we be fucking up and then y'all let us know we fucking up, we step up to the plate. We don't murder you and shit.
Alright.
You know what?
We don't
she
feel.
right. Let me find her right.
You're right about what you said, but we don't feel that way.
Exactly. Until she's gone, hey, what you doing?
The competition is getting y'all.
That's why so many y'all fail.
That's why we fail.
Because it's short
Because
term.
once y'all
It's
get
like a sprint.
y'all
Like, no,
comfortable.
this is like a marathon.
Yeah.
Like, that's once you get her, this is really when you show up.
Yeah.
Because 10 times out of 10, you thinking like, okay, I got this.
Right.
There's already 3 or 4 dudes like,
Yeah.
Hello.
It's an atomic.
And she entertaining all of them. No.
Yeah, I heard this, right? Make sure you put this on.
I know this for a fact because I'm one of those niggas.
So I said he did. What you trying to do though?
No, they hit you with that line, dang, that's messed up. So you want to go?
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. Oh, you not coming over? Okay, cool. Let me
You soaking up all the game, everything he messed up on. You just know what not to do.
Right.
Like, all right, bet.
See, that's the
Keep you
thing,
in the
though.
clear.
You know what not to do, but then you're not paying attention to learn what to do. So it's like, if I don't do that, then I'm good. Not necessarily.
That's right.
You may not fail at the same things he failed at, but then if he didn't mess up somewhere else and you're not really paying attention, you're going to mess up there.